Well, hello and welcome. Welcome to the internet and welcome to my channel. It's me, ODO, and I'm here today to do another review for you. Back into the Blu-ray collection. Today I'm doing Superman Doomsday. It's gonna be awesome. Let's check it out. Yeah, that's right. The time is here. Superman Doomsday. I am pumped. I rewatched this one going through my Blu-ray collection the other day, and I forgot how awesome it is. The animation is top-notch. It's from 2007, but the original story is 3 comics from 1992, 93. I remember when they came out. It was like Doomsday, Funeral for a Friend, and Reign of the Supermen. And let me tell you, when the Death of Superman came out and Doomsday killed him, I was like, that's it. It's over. I thought he was really gone. Like, a lot of people were sad and stuff back then, but they brought him back. It sold a lot of comics. But let's get into the movie here. It's something else. They do a great job adapting all 3 comics together into one animated feature. You really get a lot. This is pretty old now. Obviously, we're talking about 30-something years old, but it's just great to go back and revisit these things. It's an amazing story, an iconic time. And yet they recreate all the iconic scenes in this. You get Lois Lane. She's totally different in this. You know, she's in love with Superman, doesn't know he's Clark, but kind of does, and wants to find that out. And they're at the Fortress of Solitude a lot. You see even Jimmy, the photographer, he goes from being a photographer there, going on a little arc, goes to another company and things like that. You get a lot of time with a lot of the characters. You get some great moments after the Doomsday Superman fight, after the world without Superman, kind of seeing how it is. And the Chief actually thinks that the Daily Planet, he thinks Lois should take easier assignments because Superman's not there anymore. She's like, why? I always did these. What's the difference? But yeah, obviously the big difference is Superman. So this is called Superman Doomsday, but that's really it's over an hour long, but we're all here for Doomsday. That's what you want to see. That's why you get this DVD or Blu-ray, and that's why you watch it. And he does not disappoint. When you first see him in the comic, he's this giant, gray, hulking beast with like spikes. Looks like a version of the Hulk or something, but he's so frightening. And in this, LexCorp digs him up. They don't realize what it is they find. And Doomsday is actually an alien that was bioengineered on like another planet.
You are needed in Metropolis. The subject in question was biologically engineered to be the ultimate soldier.
Superman, don't.
To be the Doomsday Machine, the ultimate soldier that could never be defeated and would never stop till all its enemies were dead. It's just made to kill life. Life is what matters to it. And they realized they couldn't differentiate between the enemies and the friends. So they put it in a pod and shot it off into space with an apology and a warning, right? Those guys aren't very cool. And so that's what they dig up. Who knows how long it's been there. But now that it's out, Doomsday is doing what Doomsday does. Searching for all the life and killing it. And let me tell you, you get some killing. Doomsday does not mind smashing people, smushing them, throwing buildings at them, cars, whatever. You're going to die if you run into Doomsday. And he doesn't seem to value any particular life over another. Something's alive, he just kills it. Like he's the ultimate weapon. You get some nice lines from Kellex in this, Superman's robot, where he says, like, it's programmed just to kill all the enemy soldiers. It'll keep attacking forever because it must.
This Doomsday Machine lives to extinguish any and all life forms. Precise, clinical, unstoppable.
That's the only thing it can do, so it's going to keep doing it. So very bad for the very bad for the Earth. But like I said, the fights are fantastic. Lex makes a comment at one point. He says, "All gods must die," and then Doomsday gets in to fight Superman.
There comes a time when even gods must die.
And when he is fighting Superman, he shows no mercy. He literally, they go at it. He kicks his ass. Like, he's beating the hell out of Superman. I remember when I read that comic a long time ago. Well, this movie does it great. Superman's like coughing up blood, spitting it out as he's getting beat to heck. Like, it is epic to see on the screen. Doomsday versus Superman is the fight for the ages. When they first start going at it, Superman's attacking really fast. He's hitting Doomsday. You're going to yeah, he's going to get him. And then he realizes it's a real challenge. And Superman breaks out the freeze breath. He thinks that'll stop him. He freezes him in his tracks.
I will make the streets of Metropolis safe again.
It would seem you can't be destroyed after all, Superman. It would seem
It does not stop Doomsday at all. He breaks out of that and just decides, yeah, time for me to just beat the heck out of Superman. Doomsday cannot be bought, bullied, reasoned, or negotiated with. He's a savage. At one point, he's even holding Superman's head against a train, just beating him against it. Like, it is awesome. He's punching him in the guts, blood's flying out. And Doomsday doesn't even really care about Superman. That's the most frightening thing about him. He just sees Superman as the next life. As he's fighting Superman, he also tries to kill Lois. A little girl tries to cross her. Like, Superman realizes, like, this thing doesn't care. And at one point, Lois runs into Superman, and she's like, no, don't go back. He's going to kill you. And he's like, he just looks at her, gives like an epic line.
That's why I'm here.
Oh man, he can jump!
And it's because he knows for sure if he doesn't fight Doomsday, nobody can. And he goes out and he has to basically make the ultimate sacrifice. He takes Doomsday up in the air. Him and Doomsday are going at it. And Superman knows only if I sacrifice myself can I stop Doomsday. He knows whatever's going to kill Doomsday would have to also be strong enough to kill him. And he does it. And once it's done and like you see Doomsday's light go out, you get that iconic scene of bloody Superman walking with the cape torn on the stick behind him. And he just looks at Lois and says, I'm glad everyone's safe. That's what matters. And he just dies. It's super sad. It was sad in the comic, and it's sad in this movie. And it really, you feel the impact. Everyone's crying and sad, and then the world without Superman. And the movie keeps going. Of course, that's not the end of it. That's only the beginning of it, but that's what we're all here for. Doomsday, the unstoppable, undefeatable force meets the immovable object. It's a war for the ages, and it's awesome to see play out. Then after that, the movie keeps going. You get a really evil Toyman. Like, super creepy. One of the evilest guys I've seen. He kills a kid, steals a bus full of children. And then Bizarro comes in. Lex, of course, he clones Superman. That's his solution to the no Superman problem. And Kelex ends up stealing the body from Lex, who stole the body from where it was buried. It's a whole thing. And they end up reviving Superman. It takes a long time. He comes back at 67% health. Has to face Bizarro. The way they do Bizarro in this is really cool, too. Like, he's not all, like, green and with his face all melting off and talking backwards. Although he does kind of talk backwards. He says, I'll have to kill you all because I care. And Superman has to fight him. And for the first time, which is rare, that I don't recall Superman using guns a whole lot, but he uses one in this to try to get him down. Lois has a lot of action and stuff. It's honestly awesome. It's nostalgic. It's fun. There's top-tier animation, top-tier action. Well, I wouldn't say, I guess, lots of funny moments. Lots of moments that you're going to smile at. And Bizarro is especially evil. It's really cool to see. I just like seeing villains like Doomsday and Bizarro that no matter what, they're evil. You have to just fight them out to the end. And you get that here. Superman is iconic. He looks heroic here. He looks muscular. He's drawn fantastic. And the action is top tier. Punches, kicks, explosions, like the whole 9 yards. Superman Doomsday is a top tier movie. I give that a 9 out of 10 on the odometer. An easy recommend. Find this Blu-ray at Walmart or in your own bin anywhere else and get a watch of it. It's nostalgic and fun and you won't regret it. It's not a waste of your time. It only clocks in at about an hour and 20 minutes. A great way to spend an hour and 20 minutes. But thanks so much for watching this far, guys. I really appreciate your time, and please like, share, and subscribe to the video. And remember, everybody, stay out of trouble.